Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, we're joined with the man, the myth, the legend, Will Ramos of Lorna Shore, as well as known as Good Homie Dude, Bro, Golden Retriever Energy Man. Dude, Will, how you doing, brother? It's been a minute.
I'm fucking exhausted, but I'm fucking here. We made it. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Dude, I know we were just talking because it's your birthday week, right? As you just mentioned. And
well,
so,
we could say that it is. It's like celebration birthday week, yeah.
Celebration birthday week. Okay, and you said you're 30? Like 30.
I'm 31. I'm turning 31 at the end of this month, and I'll tell you, I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling the 31 is hitting heavily. I find myself waking up later and later. I'm like, what?
What's that?
How is this? How do I keep waking up later? I can't wake up later than this, bro. It's gonna miss the whole day,
dude. Yeah, it's like as you pass like level 25, like up to level 25, you get buffs. You unlock new things like, oh, I can drive, I can do this, I don't know, get a discount on insurance, right? And then like past 25, it's all debuffs. It's like level 25, 26, back hurts. That's cool. That's new. Like what happened there, bro? Like
that's my knees.
Yep.
What happened?
What happened? Well, I mean, your knees, I'm assuming because when you're moving around on stage and stuff, like you're doing the stomps especially. Like, does that stomp take a bit of damage on you over time?
I would say it's like -10 durability each stomp. Like, you know what I mean? Like the quality of the knees is it's getting worse every stomp. You know what I mean? I will say I used to skate a lot when I was a kid, so it doesn't help at all. It just feels like, sometimes I do these stomps, bro, when I'm on stage. I will literally like the set will be over. I'll be like, nailed it. Hell yeah, let's go. And then I get off stage and my knees will throb so bad that I will have to get like ice packs that just go like,
damn, dude. Do you have any like go-to? What's your favorite move nowadays? I mean, you guys have been going for a minute. You've been performing live for a long time at this point. Do you have a favorite go-to? Like that's my thing. That's my move.
I mean, honestly, I just got my stoic pose. That's pretty much all I got at this point. I got to keep the system in perfect fluidity. You know what I mean, or whatever the hell it is. So I try not to do all these fucking crazy stuff anymore. But I know I always catch myself with the pterodactyl hand, you know what I'm saying? That's what everyone called it. They're like, oh, you casted spells out there. I'm like, I guess. I was actually not going to lie. Yesterday, since we were with the band, we were talking, hanging out. The whole song just came out and shit.
Right.
And I was like, yo, remember when like 4 years ago when I tried out for the band, dude? And they were like, yeah, dude, we got the video right here. I was like,
oh, dude.
Yikes!
You guys, are you guys ever going to put that on the Lorna's channel? Just like I feel like
we should, but I hated it. I'm watching it. I'm like, bro, I got a beanie on,
right
inside. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
It was a designer choice at that moment. There's nothing wrong there, dude.
And in that video, I still got the fucking pterodactyl hand, and I'm like, yo, this goes back. This isn't. I don't even know where this started from, but the pterodactyl hand has been fucking iconic.
It's iconic, dude.
I don't know.
Do you have a go-to spell? Like if it was like, I'm sure you've played enough games in your lifetime where you're like, if I'm casting a spell, what are we doing? We doing like a frostbolt? We doing like a random Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha? Like what are we throwing here?
It would be like some kind of spell that makes everybody just want to fucking do something chaotic, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You ever play like Black Ops Zombies or some shit? And they have that one thing with like Frenzied Guard or some shit. It just makes everybody go fucking want to kill the shit out of something. Like,
that's what you got going, dude.
Frenzied Guard.
Frenzied Guard.
Damn.
Well, dude, it's always fun catching up because it's been a minute. Last time I think you were here, like, was it like a year ago? Probably around there or something like that. And I know
like that
was in between stuff, and you guys were figuring stuff out with Lauren and whatnot. But like, how's it been since then? Because now, obviously, in case you didn't see it, a new Lorna track, Oblivion. By the way, goes hard as fuck. I'm not just saying that because you're my homie. It goes dummy. It goes hard.
Thank you.
Right?
We're trying.
We're trying new album announcement and new tour. That's like a big just like. Plop everything on the table. We got you, fam. We were gone for a minute, but we got you. But like, how has it been for those, like, I don't know, for that last year? What you guys been up to?
Oh, dude, it's been a freaking roller coaster. just trying to like manage between the studio time. You know, we've had off for a while, and a lot of people were always like, "Oh, you know, like they're taking off. Oh, when's you know, like we weren't doing a lot of tours. I think the last year or so, like
Right.
at least maybe we weren't. Maybe we were doing a lot of tours, just not as much as we have done in the past. And you know, and it felt, and everyone's probably like, I mean, for the people that were paying attention, they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then we were the entire time we were trying to sneakily, you know, fucking behind the scenes record some music, and it was a freaking roller coaster, bro. We were in the studio for like I want to say like somewhere between 4 to 6 months altogether between all of the
Jeez.
going back and forth, month on, month off, month on, month off, dude. It was a lot, but it's all finally coming together, and to like see how this is panning out is hopefully a good thing.
Mhm.
I don't know. We're really obviously, you know, everybody
Right.
you put out new music, you try to put your best foot out there. We have heard these songs once again so many times that we fucking hate them. And so we're just like,
Yeah.
I hope somebody else
That's
likes them.
that's
You
the new
know?
dude. Yeah, when you have the demo-itis, and not only have you heard the final version of the song probably a million times, you've heard the first demo, you've heard the instrumental, you've heard the first vocal takes. You know, you've heard every piece of it that you're just like, I know too much about this at this point.
That's how. Oh, I just closed my fucking thing. Hold on one second. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
It's all good. We're back. We're back.
Am I here? There we go. There we go. Yeah, dude, that's exactly how I feel. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just glad that we made it to the end of this. I'm glad that it's finally. It honestly came by so fast because a part of me was like, you know, we still got so much time to release this music, and then you know, then we're shooting a music video in freaking Canada. Actually,
You did that
Calgary,
in Canada, brother?
in Canada, yeah. What's
Dude,
up?
where
What's up?
I mean, there's a lot of like just land, so I don't know why I'm like surprised. I was like, that wasn't Toronto, but like obviously there's a lot of spots.
not.
But where was that video shot?
It was in Calgary, Saskatchewan. Is that a thing?
That's a
It sounds like a Canadian thing. Like
that's a thing.
that don't sound like Saskatchewan, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't a thing. So as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's out of Alberta.
Saskatchewan's not in Calgary. Calgary, Alberta is
Hold on.
somewhere. It's around there.
Anyway, it was some Badlands shit. I'm closing this. It was some Badlands shit. It was like supposedly,
Right.
if you're from somewhere else near the area, you know that that's where they found like the most dinosaur bones in this area. And it's actually, not gonna lie, absolutely beautiful. The music video only shows you like this little small section of it, but like you're there and it looks like long flowing fields of just grass and like horses just running around. I was like, wow, this is the most majestic thing you've ever seen. And then there's just like a little cutout.
Right.
And I guess at some point over these millions and billions of years or whatever, water just kept traveling down it, and it made this really crazy looking Badland structure. And I guess that's where we were at. Like, there was,
No, you're chill. You're good.
we're here.
You were here. We're here. Everything didn't crash.
My internet, sometimes my internet does a thing where it likes to cut out and then come back. So you let me know.
Canada did not disconnect your internet. You're still good, brother. Dude,
Okay.
I just imagine now like a Mountie, you know, like the Canadian police Mountie, just like pulling up randomly, seeing these guys on like this mountain, this hill, and you just doing those fucking like, roar, you know, just king shitting that, and then just the whole Mountie crew just coming by and being like, okay there, bud. This was a vibe. You guys up until you're doing your there. You keep it going, you know, don't be disturbing the peace, and that's all, bud. And that's it.
That's literally what we had, dude. When it was done, like we had this old dude, big beard. He's like, yeah, I own the land here. And he was just talking about how stoked he was that we.
Oh, there. Now we'll disconnected. We chilling.
All right, we're motherfucking back again.
Dude, the Mountie's got you, brother. It's okay.
I don't know what happened, everybody. My bad. We're back. We're live.
So
I don't know for how long.
There was a bearded dude actually guiding you there.
Oh no! Like after when we were leaving, he was like, "Yo, dude, I mean, if he did, that would be incredible." I'd be like, "This was truly a spiritual moment right now." But no, he found us after we were done, and he was just so stoked, and it was crazy to look at this guy and be like, "You actually give a crap." about us. You were like, you got this beautiful farmland.
Right.
You look like you've never listened to metal in your entire life.
Mm-hmm. He was
Very
hooked.
cool place.
Dude,
Shout out
awesome.
to Canadians.
Shout out to Canada, dude. Canada getting some love here from that is the like randomest crossover I never would have expected. But like, dude, that place looked super sick, and like I saw you guys in the description kind of were, if I'm not incorrectly saying this, kind of mirroring that vibe of like Interstellar, where it's like this like lost planet, and it's like the hopelessness within that, and like that really captured that element, which is funny because it's just Canada when you now. Like, it's just some place in Canada where like it had that vibe, but like that's super cool, man. Like, did you guys know you were gonna shoot in a place like that when you had the concept for the music video, or was that more of like a last second figure it out?
It was totally. Are you still here with me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
I know I'm lagging out right now.
All
okay,
good, brother.
great.
We got you.
Yeah, so we didn't know where we wanted to shoot it. We knew the idea that we were going for when we were actually getting the video together, as far as like the serene, desolate world kind of view. But we really gave everything to our guy, and we were just like, "What do you?"
Will is disconnected. It's all good, bro.
Bro, we got to move to another room, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on. There's the damn computer room. It's supposed to have damn signal. We're leaving. We left the computer room. We're mobile.
I'll never forget last time when you were here and the insane timing of me asking you if you throw in Minecraft and then you just instantly disconnected. It was just like, I'll never forget that. That was a perfect DC.
Right Hell yeah, there. Dude! I was totally timed. I knew exactly what I was doing. You know, no big deal.
Dude, are you gaming anything nowadays? Like, you got any grinds going? Any, I don't know, Elden Ring, anything like that?
Bro, I have been playing Schedule 1.
Oh shit!
So much. It's terrible. Like, I gotta stop playing this damn game. It is like you'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and it gives you that same Minecraft feel, dude. Like the feeling that you're just like, let me just finish this one more thing, and then it's 2 more things, and then it's 3 more things, and then you're like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I can't believe I'm still playing this fucking game, and that's pretty much, that's my life.
That's how you know it's a good. You know it's a good game when you're playing and it's nighttime, and then it's not nighttime anymore, and you're like, whoa. What happened to time, bro? And you're like, that's the sun. The sun's there, bro.
They keep getting me, dude. They know that I like these kinds of games, too. They're like, okay, let's give you another one of these open world, sandbox games. Do whatever the hell you want. And I'm like, okay, now my ADHD is going to go boom, 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 boom. 1 more hour. Just kidding. Siri, set another timer for 2 more hours. Oh, wait, just kidding. 3 more hours. I gotta eat dinner now. It's sleepy time.
Dude, are you stoked for GTA 6 then? You just mentioned open.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's stoked.
Everyone's stoked for GTA 6.
I didn't know GTA 5 was like the highest or second highest grossing video game ever.
Were you there?
Followed by Minecraft.
Back in the day, were you there on that drop day when it was like the craziest thing ever? Did you get it on drop? Okay, yeah, dude. That was oh my god, it was like 2012, 2013. I was still a teenager, bro. I was like 19 or something, which is really weird to think about, or 18. So like, dude, it was a day. It was
2012 is when GTA 5 came out.
I think so, man. Chat, yo, Wikipedia that shit from you. Let's see. Pull it up right there. It's been like 13 years, man. 2013, sorry. 2013. Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna fucking die one day. How the hell did that happen? That feels like it wasn't even like 15 years, like however many years ago. That's crazy.
I like how GTA 5 is the thing that just made you come to that realization, bro.
Dude, you know the other thing that made me come to that realization recently? I watched Interstellar again.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Or, no, I was going to watch Interstellar because my girlfriend has never watched Interstellar. She's French. I guess she's not really in on the Interstellar world. I'm like, all good. I'm going to show you the way now.
Right.
And I'm going to open up the movie, and I'm like, 2012? I was like, oh my God, or 2014 or some shit. I'm like, this movie is 11 years old?
Dude, Will. Time
what the fuck?
Right, bro, time just stopped. It just goes now. Especially past the the sickness years, we're still in 2020 expansion packs at this point, bro. We're in expansion number 5. Like it's messed up, bro. It's like, when did you join Lorna at this point? Like 5 years ago, 4?
Yeah, it blows my mind. Sometimes I like look at like photos or like Facebook will be like, oh, look at this time hop from however many years ago, and you look at it and you're like, oh my God. When did this happen? Right. It feels like it wasn't that long ago.
No, dude, it doesn't like.
Hey,
it's like to the Hellfire was, I know, the thing when even we started talking a little bit after that, like, and that was what now 4 years ago. Like, you know,
we're on our second release now, I guess. After that, that's.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy to see how fast you go from and a Return to Nothingness EP into like what we have now as I feel the Ever Black festering within. It's like, whoa,
dude,
it flies by so fast.
Yeah, man. And Pain Remains too. Like that was obviously such a massive record, and I didn't really realize until like a week ago. I went to check like streaming numbers because like, oh, okay, new Lorna, like that's coming. I'm like, oh, like it's been a minute, dude. You guys won life. Like that album that went so hard. Like I know it was a big album for you guys, but literally seeing like those numbers, I was like, I don't remember last time like a deathcore band, for fuck's sakes, was getting these crazy fucking numbers. And like, I mean, well deserved. You guys made a banger of a record, but like, how does it feel so many years now after Pain Remains? Like, do you ever go back and just like, besides obviously having to play that whole album live, like do you go back and just like jam and be like, damn, dude, that shit was fucking crazy times?
I never listened to it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I got like so much just PTSD from playing. I've listened and played the songs so many freaking times that I'm just like,
just goes, dude.
I can't listen to it again. I'm like, it's. I just hear "Cursed to Die," that intro, just like plaguing my dreams sometimes. Like every time I'm on tour, I'm like, damn, we're about to play this song again for sound check, and then we're about to play it again.
Yep.
And then we got to do it 30 times. I'm like, bro, I'm excited to play new stuff. Let's put it that way. I think a lot of the last album was written to be fucking like stupid hard vocally, and it was like a focus on the execution, but also on just being hard.
Yeah. Well, dude, dude, Oblivion. You do some naughty shit there, Will. There is some crazy fucking moments where, like,
thank you.
We got to call out the best way I could have described it was a rolling Bree that I think I heard during that second breakdown where you do like a re, but you're like tongue rolling it and doing like that stuttery thing with your voice, like the vibrato. What the fuck is that?
Hey, Dusty, get the hell out of here! Would you get out of here? Get out of here, my friend. Or my cat's being a freaking menace right now.
He's
trying to eat some paper. Yeah, dude, I don't even know. It was. It's like how every Hispanic person can roll their letters and shit. You know, it's the same thing, but just with the scream. I don't know how to describe it. I think I've heard other bands doing it at some point in the past, but I don't think it's done enough. And honestly, when we were recording that part, we're like, we need something that's just going to sound cool.
Right.
I don't think we've ever done anything like that yet. So we were just like, let's just drop it in and see how it works.
Dude, yeah,
I'm stoked.
Oblivion, that's the thing where, like, obviously coming off of Pain Remains, which is like mad hype, and everyone's like, yo, what the fuck Lorna going to be doing next? You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, you guys executed that, like, comeback track, I think, super well. Like, in the sense of, like, it's Lorna. You can hear it within the first minute. Like, you're like, okay. Like, yeah. Blast, crazy fucking riff, and Will doing his thing. But I love that you guys came back with this, like, ballsy 8-minute track. Like, that's a crazy idea.
We knew. We were like, if we're going to put out this album, we got to start with something that people are almost expecting but not expecting. So we were like, let's just put out one of the heavier songs that we have. It really feels like a Lorna Shore song, but it kind of also feels like old Lorna Shore, like the stuff that I was listening to and went back in like 2012.
The breakdowns had like that old school Lorna vibe, and I was like, that's kind of refreshing because I was ready. I was like, all right, we're gonna get some fucking dun 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 kind of thing, because it's so funny. You guys really like. That's your thing, you know what I mean? Like, especially like that's just sound, and it's so funny because now in deathcore, over the past few years, a lot of other bands obviously like do that now, and they're like, every fucking deathcore breakdown nowadays seems to have built off of that. So I love that you guys were like, we're going the other way, bro. Fuck that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do some classic like traditional deathcore breakdowns here. And I was like, that's so cool.
We're not trying to sound like anything. We just want to put out good music. You know what I mean? Like, we're not like listening to something and we're like, oh, dude, we got to do what friggin', I don't know, somebody else did. We're just like, we're not trying to go crazy anymore. Let's put it that way. I think at this point, we've done a lot of touring. Yeah. We know you could throw a bajillion notes at a board and make a great song.
Right.
But then you also know that there's certain notes that are necessary and certain notes that aren't necessary. You know what I mean? They're just the good ones. So for this album, we were like, let's just try and take all the good ones. Let's try and peel back the layers of all of this, like this deathcore genre or whatever you want to call that we're in. And as obviously only the first song has come out, and it's very Lorna Shore. The rest of the songs, I mean, there's certain songs that are more in that same avenue, and then there are a lot of them that are just like super different, very stripped back, but also still having that same Lorna Shore feeling. I think that there's anything that we've learned from doing these last couple tours is that, or not last couple tours, but like when we did our big arena tours and stuff, is like you watch, for me, the thing I took from it was that you watch these people on stage, you know, they're not doing the most like fucking, and they're just giving you a good line. And then everyone's just like, fuck yeah. And I'm like, whoa, I'm over here fucking spitting bars and shit. My fucking lung is coughing out of my mouth. Right. And I'm doing the same thing that he's doing. So like, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, how can we almost dial back the vocals while still making the execution fucking on point, you know?
That makes sense.
I think this album is a testament to all the touring that we've been doing over the last couple of years. I'm fucking stoked to see how people react to it.
Dude, yeah. I mean, seeing the feedback already, like, online just of Oblivion, like, dude, you guys are going well. Like,
Thank you.
It's doing super well. And again, just as, like, obviously I know you dudes, but like also just as a fan of Lorna, I was genuinely like, same thing. I was like, I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, it's been a few years. Like, let's see what they do. And I think how you guys came back was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's the way to go. You know, just you guys made a fucking big banger, a longer one too, and you guys still showcase, I think, in a more unique way, the technical ability. The technical ability isn't as in your face. It's more like, if you're looking at it and you kind of analyze the track a little bit more, you'll be like, what the fuck is Will doing there? That's insane. Or like, what the fuck is Adam throwing? Like, that riff is wild, right? But like, it's not as in your face. It's more like, I think the symphony, obviously, and the melody and like the song structuring and all that is kind of like the thing that's more like the focus, which I think is sick. And then obviously when you throw down, it's fucking like crazy. That second breakdown had me. I was sitting there. I was like, what the fuck is happening? That shit was hard, dude.
Thank you, man. There's one breakdown specifically on this album that I'm like, it is my favorite breakdown I have ever written. Right. And there is like no specific reason behind it. It's just like every time I hear it, it makes me just like laugh a little bit. And so I don't know when that one's going to come out, but.
Right. Dude, that's the way. People need to be able to laugh at how ridiculously insane the shit they write is sometimes. Like, that's how you know it's a testament. Like, if you're in the studio laughing with the homies every time that shit plays, you're like, that's a banger. That's a banger. Locked.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, I think we did it. We did something right. I don't know what it was, but we did something right. You know, not every song's got a breakdown. You know, not every song should have a breakdown. I think that's where we're at now. So, you know, hopefully the other elements of the songs for the rest of the songs, you know, shine through a little bit. But I feel like we still got such a long road ahead of us. Like, one song is out.
Yeah.
We got, when does the album come out? September
12th, bro.
12th?
You got some time, dude. Man.
Jesus Christ. Now there's a part people are going to be like, yo, you got to put out more music. Put out the rest of the music right now. And I'm like, bro. September 12th.
Dude, there's so many, dude. And I talked about this yesterday. I talked about this all the fucking time with my chat. It's like, there is so much music now, Will. And it's crazy because there's so much good music now where it's like, it's a lot harder for bands to stand out. And it seems like no matter what, every band is throwing out a single kind of every month now. Every band is doing like the post-album deluxe version. So there's more singles after. They're doing extra collabs. Like, it is non-stop music where like there's weeks that come by on Fridays and like a band, like decent sized bands drop albums and you're like, bro, I couldn't even hear about this because there's so much fucking music happening, and it's
Dude.
so frequent now. And obviously there's like mass, like Linkin Park dropped, fucking Sleep Token dropped, and it's like there's these titans also dropping music very frequently now, where it's like it's a crazy landscape. So if you're able to drop in a cadence for your band where you're able to even get that attention nowadays, kudos to bands that do that. Like that's
100%. It's never been harder.
Yeah,
It's never been harder for bands.
it's wild, man. Do you have any new releases that you've been binging or going for nowadays?
Honestly, I've been listening to the new Sleep Token, obviously. I really waited as long as I could. I was like, I should do a reaction to this, so I'm not going to listen to it.
Right.
And then my girlfriend came over, and she was here for like 3 weeks, and she was just like, dude, I want to listen to Caramel, but I can't listen to Caramel if you still haven't done the reaction. And I'm like, oh.
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
like, all right.
All right.
I'll freaking listen to it. And then I sat down and listened to it. I was like, all right, it's pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. Let's listen to the rest of the album. The whole album's fantastic. You know, I don't even care that people be like, oh, it doesn't sound like fucking metal and shit. It's like, dude, it's just a damn band. You made them metal. They were just a band, you know, and you decided that they were a metal band. Now you're deciding there's something else. Here we are. It's
Dude,
great.
I mean,
it's fantastic.
We had a fun stream. We do these stupid album release streams where like I dress up usually as the vocalist poorly, and then we just get absolutely wasted and just stream the whole thing and have this party. So that stream, listening to we've done one for like Linkin Park, for fucking Spirit Box, for Architects. Dressing as Sam Carter was interesting. I didn't know how to be that British, but I tried. But like specifically fucking Sleep Token, we got the whole plate ready, dude. We went to fucking HomeSense. I got Jerry. I got the Penguin brother for this shit. Dude, oh, you will.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jerry, brother. Got the fucking penguin. Oh, sorry. The flamenco,
my God,
man.
I was like, a penguin?
We got the
That's a flamingo. But we could say it's a penguin. I like that.
It's a Canadian penguin, all right?
Dude.
And dude, yeah, going for that one, dude. That's a fun album for like a listening experience. I've never had that much fun. And then I haven't listened to the album much ever since. But dude, Caramel particularly. That's one that was
song.
Like, I really like that song, dude. It's got the boom da boom da boom da boom da vibes, and then it has that cool like blackened shoegaze element at the end, which goes hard, dude.
I like that one, and Past Self is really good. There's another one. I don't remember what it starts with a G. It's like Gath or something.
Oh, Geth's main song. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that song only because at one point I was listening to it and the volume was down really low. I literally thought it was Post Malone. I was like, am I hearing Post Malone? And then I raised it and I was like, oh shit, this is still Sleep Token.
Yeah.
I was like, I like Post Malone. I'm the older Post Malone, not the
beer bongs and Bentley.
Exactly.
Dude, Will we throwing down right here?
Come on, bro. His older shit was great. And I mean, I haven't listened to the last album. Whenever he started going country, it started to fall off. I'm not going to lie. Which is nothing wrong with that. It's what he always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Good for you, my guy. But for me, those older albums will hold a place inside me. So when I hear Sleep Token doing a little thing that I'm like, that kind of reminds me of something.
Do you throw down with the Weeknd by chance?
Yes, dude. Of course, dude. He's great.
Dude, okay. Starboy.
Come on, man.
Come on, brother.
Come on, man. Honestly, I was so stoked when he was doing the what the hell was that? What was that huge thing he did? Was it football? Was it football?
The Super Bowl, like the
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. Right. And listen, I love the Shakira Beyonce fucking Super Bowl thing. I was like, this is great.
Right.
But the Weeknd. Fucking just, I'm like, he belongs there. You know what I mean? And he's like the modern day like king of pop. That's how I like to see it. You know, I hope that he could stay up there and just keep doing his thing because he's a great musician.
Dude, he still did the new album too. I don't know if you've listened to his new record. It goes. It has a bit more like those modern, like I don't know if you like vibe with the car, like Playboy Cardi or like that kind of stuff, like the weird synths that are like that fucking weird shit.
That's like, isn't it like an 80s style?
It's okay.
Shit?
It's like
I like that.
It's weird because it sounds old, and my lack of modern pop production knowledge is gonna really seep through here. But it has this weird, like, super modern compressed, like, reverby vibe to it, where it like sounds like sparkles, but it sounds fucking old and weird at the same time. But like that's that Cardi. It's the synths, man. The synths throw it down.
I'm gonna tell you, I love that. Like when I grew up, my mom used to always listen to like '80s disco music, and there's a lot of stuff that I hear when I listen to The Weeknd, and like even like that whole era when he was doing the Super Bowl thing, like that whole album gives me like a super like '80s retro with like an incredible singer vibe. Like I don't even know how to. I feel like it's something we don't get a lot of nowadays. Like always, we got the new synths now. I love to hear like retro '80s synths, like remastered in a way that you're like, this is super sick today.
Oh, dude.
And I feel like The Weeknd he's dialed in on that.
Dude. Well, dude, you mentioned singer, and obviously most people know you as like screamer, but like, dude, as a singing vocalist, your vocals are fucking crazy beautiful.
Thank you, bro.
Obviously, we've done I've done some covers with you. You've done the Sleep Token stuff a lot. Like a lot of people have heard your cleans through that. But have you ever wanted to just do just a Will fucking like pop project, for example?
Oh, come on, man. I want to do that shit. It's just a matter of can I? I don't know. I think we have so much work to do with Lorna, and I want to. Honestly, I love singing. I you know me. I always do my covers on the side, usually with you. But it's lately it's just been super busy, and I don't even know if I'll have time for like a full time pop thing. I know I have time to do like some fun covers. So that's pretty much the extent of where I'm able to go right now.
I got you.
Maybe in like a couple of years that could be something else, but.
Dude, that's sick, man.
It's just fun. Singing is fun. You know what I mean? I like getting into screaming. As soon as I got to a point, I was like, I'm satisfied. I will keep doing it, obviously, but singing is just one of those things, right? It's like it touches a little, it tickles a little itch in my brain that I don't get from screaming anymore. So I'm like, okay, let's lock in a little bit for my own sake as a musician.
For your own sake. Well, did you have you have that unique, like, it's not super high. And it's not like a I don't know, baritone low. Like you have this perfect range when it comes to your singing voice too, where it's like, bro, like what the fuck? Like that's something that I do not hear many vocalists nowadays. Especially like now, there's a lot of, even in like the metal scene, like post-hardcore scene. There's a lot of like R&B-esque vocalists, and they sound sick, right? They do their thing.
Love it.
They got their grip, but like. Tonality wise, still, like it's like what you have with your singing voice too, man. It's like that's something that's mad special, and obviously you've spent years like working and developing. So like I know that that's something that like one day, whether it's like a few years, 5 years, fucking 10 years down the line, if you're like, fuck it, bro, let's get some retro synths and throw it down, dude, and just like see what happens, man. I know.
Lock me in.
Lock you in, dude.
Lock me in, baby. I would love to. Thank you, man. I mean, As any singer, whether you're a screamer or a singer, you'll be like, I suck. And that is pretty much where I'm at. You're never going to be like, man, I'm fucking killing this shit. I still listen to Seosin Bug album all the time.
Bug album.
And his fucking voice is like,
I love that description.
I'm like, bro, I'll never be able to hit that. This guy is insanely good. And so, you know how it is. If you're in your mind, you're like, unless he can do that shit, you're like,
right.
I'm probably okay.
Dude,
I mean, I'm happy that you got that. People are even enjoying any kind of singing at all,
Oh, dude, of course. And it's funny because I know you mentioned like Seosin, like kind of old school stuff. It's funny because we grew up with a lot of basically the same bands in the 2000s, because obviously like Lorna is super heavy deathcore, but like even myself, like I grew up with a lot of like just like In Flames, like melodic metalcore bands, like some Kill Switches, some like Bullets, some like post-hardcore, like Under Oath and shit like that. Like, and I know we have a lot of similar references when it comes to that time period, but do you have any like for you throwback 2000 bangers other than Seosin that's like, yo, that's my shit, that's my go-to, don't even at me, like that's what's up right here?
I'm gonna say Jamie's Elsewhere, that first album.
Oh shit, dude, yes.
The album that had Seasons on it.
Yes. Wait,
1 Foot in the Grave or something. Was that what? No, that Wolf Amongst Ravens is After the Burial.
Wait, is it the one where it has, oh my god, now I forgot too. There's one album that I know was like they have the song, They have a song that's like kind of their bigger old throwback song. I'm not sure if that's.
I want to say it's probably that because it was the dude. Fuck, I'm gonna slap myself later for not fucking remembering what this dude's name is right now. But
Aaron Pauley. He's
yes,
in Of Mice and Men
thank
now.
you.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Aaron Pauley. Basically, anything with Aaron Pauley is fucking beast for me. I didn't even realize that he left Jamie's Elsewhere to go to do Of Mice and Men until like I don't even know 5 years ago, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? They're the same person. I was like, I literally met Aaron Pauley. You're going to tell me that was the dude from Jamie's Elsewhere?
Yeah,
dude. And he was like, yeah, that's the guy. And I'm like.
They had a song recently, that like 2023 or something. They had a new single with Aaron. Like, so they're still like going in some capacity, I think.
And just like how you're saying, there's too many damn bands out putting out music, and I missed it because I feel like I should have known. You know, from me loving that band back in the day because of Aaron Pauley, I'm like, it's fine. Now I know, got something else to listen to.
Do you have like do you have a band you've always wanted to tour with from like the 2000s that you grew up with that you're like, that's my fucking that's the peaks right there for me, brother, as a fan?
Honestly, I would say yeah, but I feel like we've kind of done a lot of those bands because I mean I grew up listening to like Suicide Silence,
right?
You know, like Thy Art Is Murder, you know, all of those old classic bands. They were like the biggest. Chelsea Grin back in the day when they were like the biggest fucking band ever. And you know, part of me is like, I mean, we did Suicide Silence. I don't know what's going on with Thy Art if we'll ever do anything like that anytime soon, but.
Yeah,
it feels like all the bands that I was really stoked to actually go on tour with, we did, and it was so early on, like Chaos and Carnage, pretty much style. Like because I loved all of those bands that were on Chaos and Carnage that year that we did it. I was like, I listened to all of these bands when I was younger, you know. And it's like now we're doing this tour, like let's fucking go.
Right. Dude,
and it's bad. I'm just stoked that. You know, if I could go on any tour with any band that I like, I'm like, hell yeah. I feel like we've done them, but I'm even more stoked to see bands at festivals because it's like when you're a band, you go on tour a lot or whatever. Sometimes you end up taking out the same bands. That's cool. I love these bands, but now I want to see new bands. You go to a festival, sometimes you hopefully see them, and now we're about to go on this big June European festival run. So I'm over here just like I'm really hoping I can catch some more bands.
That's it.
You know, bands that we don't go on tour with ever that I actually want to listen to, like motherfucking Sleep Token, which is gonna be we're gonna be with them at one of these festivals. I'm like, yo, there better not be anything planned, nothing. I don't want no meet and greet. Don't do the same. Dude, actually, this is so crazy because the last time that I saw Sleep Token at a festival, Aaron Pauley was to my right, and we were doing a meet and greet at the same exact time as Of Mice and Men, and they were literally sitting at the same table. And it got to the point where, like, I guess Aaron Paul, I didn't even realize Aaron Pauley was there, but he was just like, he hears Sleep Token. I'm complaining the entire time. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck set up this meet and greet. I just want to see Sleep Token. Like, we never go on tour with them. We're always at a festival at the same time. They're on a festival, a different festival. I'm so stoked I can finally see them. Why did they set up the meet and greet during the only slot that Sleep Token is playing? And the band looked at me, and they were just like, go, bro.
Go.
Go. And I was just like, you're short. They were like, go. And I was like, all right. And I stood up, and I sprinted. And I just ran away from the meet and greet as fast as I could. I was like, I want to watch Sleep Token. I want to watch. And then, sure enough, I get to the soundboard at Sleep Token.
Right.
I turn around. Aaron Pauley's right there. He also ran away. This is how you know everybody wants to see Sleep Token.
That's amazing.
There it is. Dude. We all ran away. We're like, yo, we got to go. We got to. We're going to be bad. We shouldn't be bad, but we never get to see other bands, so...
That's sick, man. Well, I mean, your guys' North American tour, like, you got the insane lineup, by the way. Black Dahlia, Peeling Flesh, and oh fuck, I forgot the third band.
Shadow of Intent.
Shadow of Intent, dude. They also just released a song, which is a banger too, which is fucking.
Oh, I believe it. Everybody's putting out music, bro. I totally forgot about the Black Dahlia Murder. They're a band that I've always wanted to go on tour with or even see live again because I haven't seen them since. Warped Tour was a thing as a festival in America.
Shit.
So it's been a long time.
Damn, dude. I mean, they also, like, they released a record last year too. Like, sick, right? There's so much good music, and that's why it's like, fuck, dude. Like, it's so hard. Even like it's we sit here and like every Friday forcefully. It's like we do it because it's fun, but it's like we have to sit down to keep up. And even myself, I'm like, wait, that shit came out last week? I don't fucking know. Like, there's no way, man. Like, there's no way to keep up nowadays.
I feel like I used to listen to so much more metal, and now that I've slowly started to just like listen to other stuff, it's made it even harder for me to be able to keep up with these bands. Like you're saying, every band is putting out music. I didn't even know half these bands put out music in a while. I'm listening to like, I don't know, Floor or like Time Cop. You know, that's where I'm at.
What's Time Cop? That's a
like retro 80s disco, new age. I don't like literally The Weeknd.
Okay.
Instrumentally.
That's hard. Okay.
It's great.
That makes sense. Dude,
that's where I'm at
we're in an era where there's just so much music, which again, as a listener, blessed to all your souls. That's awesome. We get so much things to listen to, but it's like, bro, it sucks that there's so much good music that then goes underappreciated, and you're like, fuck, bro. Like, that's sad. So yeah, like taking it back, that's why like when there is such a big release that you get able to get like the fans stoked and everyone's down with the business. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Like, whether it's the Sleep Token in Linkin Park or the Lorna release. That was a massive day yesterday, which I know you guys said you went and partied later after, which well earned. You guys should after a minute, right? Yeah, pinball.
Partied.
Dude, pinball is partying.
I had 3 beers. I'm like, checked out.
Pinball is fun. Pinball is a vibe, dude.
Listen, this is how much fun I think pinball is. You ready?
Oh, shit.
I'm crazy. I got a pinball machine literally in my house. I'm like, I gotta play all the time. Let's go.
Do you still have the whole racing setup? I know you had that going last time when we were. Oh, okay, Wills. This is now MTV Cribs.
Welcome to my studio. It's a fucking mess right now. Hell yeah. Look, we got the seat right there where the internet seems to suck for some reason. We got the other racing seat over here. Dude. Bam! Yeah, we're ready. We're locked in, bro. Dude, we're locked in. My studio looks like fucking poopy right now. That's okay. That's why we came to this room.
That's all. I got you, dude. Oh, that's a vibe, man. How's the like? I always see your stories, and you're always you're on tour or you're racing. Like what? How's the racing journey been for you? Because last time I know you were doing the drifting thing, you're doing the tracks, you're getting more into it. Are you like full Fast and Furious nowadays? Like how's that been going for you?
I'm trying. Let's put it that way. I got 50 tires in the mail the other day, and for anybody who doesn't know what 50 tires looks like, it's a lot of fucking tires. It is like my entire garage is to your neck full of tires, just massive, because hopefully it'll last all season. You know what I mean? I got 2 drift cars now because I'm crazy, and one of them seems to break all the time, which is classic if you're drifting all the time. So one breaks, you drive the other one. That one breaks, you switch back. And that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, between like going on tour as much as we are about to start going on tour, it's hard to, you miss a lot of driving seasons. There's so many. When we were in the studio, even recording this album, I remember there was some huge events going on at home, and I was like, oh God, I wish I was home right now. And it's like between all of that and the car breaking, I got to get another car because it can't stop. As soon as it stops, it's like you're already missing an entire month. You're about to go on tour again, and that I hate that. I love going on tour, but I love driving. When I was a kid, like I said, I used to skate. My body's all fucked up now. I can't skate. Right. But I can drive.
Car is adult skating there now.
That's how I see it. And it's crazy because when you go to like these meets, these car places, like the track and shit, like you see these people that are clearly metalheads. You're like, this guy definitely skateboarded, and you can tell that we're all hurting inside. And that's how we all got here, driving these cars. So it hurts a little bit less, hurting
inside.
Yeah.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
It's great. It's great, dude. Like the metal community and the car community, it is crazy how the Venn diagram works, dude. There's so many metal people at these car events.
Dude, I would not expect that. Is it as much as like, I mean, because gaming obviously has a lot of metalheads. Because like, what do metal bands do when they're not on tour is fucking game usually, right? Like that's the go-to. Yeah. So is it like that quantity where it's like, oh shit, like, you know, like, oh, it's homie from this band, that's hilarious, like, didn't know that you're here, like, we're gonna vibe.
I get like if there's an event, I'll get like 4 or 5 people maybe throughout the whole event that will come by and say hello, and I'm like, oh, this is sick. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
you don't expect to see people like to see us, other fellow metalheads in
Right.
places, then because we're already such like a hard community in the first place. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like we're like so small in the grand.
It's like, where's
scheme of
Waldo
things.
in the world?
Exactly. But then you go to a car meet and you're like, oh, I found Waldo over there and over
Right.
there and over there, and it's really cool.
Can you drift in the winter over there, or no? Is it that's not
You could. It's
just it's just probably dangerous as fuck because it gets
it's fine. The cars are a little icier because the street is colder.
right.
But or the road, the actual track is colder
Right.
itself. It's for some reason that makes it the friction makes it harder to. It just pretty much is icing around, but it's fine. People drift in the rain, and as far as I'm concerned, that is way more dangerous than driving in the cold. Unless it's icy,
Right.
then it's a whole nother story.
Dude, I remember like driving in Toronto when I lived there. Like that felt like a sport in itself, just like with the snow and the ice. Like, bro, there would be people on the like first snow day when you're driving in Toronto. They would just be going like a snail, and they would still be like everywhere, all over the road. Like it's not happening, dude. That's
was my nightmare.
That's dangerous up there.
I used to follow these like van builder people, you know, people who like go on camping trips and stuff. And I've noticed like on this mission of finding that there's, first of all, most of the people live in the West Coast or in like the Midwest and the mountains. And a lot of them live in Canada.
Yeah,
I see these people. I didn't know it was that crazy. I was watching this one video. This person's like, oh yeah, we got this whole build. You know, blah, blah, blah. Let's see the temperature outside. We're in Canada. It was like negative like 10 degrees. I'm like,
yeah, bro.
You're driving a rear wheel drive van and I know it's icy. It's not 10 degrees and it's not icy.
It's
like
just
it's
science.
fucking icy. It's like
yeah,
there's no
ice.
way you're moving. You ain't going nowhere.
Dude, it's yeah, Canada is its own survival sport, but it's not as much PvP, it's more PvE, if you got me on that one. Like
I know what you're talking.
Yeah.
New York City is PvP, bro. It is like
right.
kill or be killed over here. Sometimes people, I'm like, I don't even know how these people are driving. I'd rather, but honestly, it's crazy because I've gotten so used to the PvP that I'm better at PvP than I am now at PvE. Because as soon as it starts snowing, I ain't moving.
Right,
I'm staying right here in my house.
Do you go to like the Tampa vibe? So you still go around there and like figuring shit out, like because I know it's hot down here. I mean,
I was thinking at one point about moving to Tampa, and that was the plan. It ended up just falling through. I guess I was like, you know what? Let's just wait a couple years. If I'm gonna move somewhere,
right.
I just got this place like 2 years ago. I don't want to. There's no reason to just go house jumping, especially if we're going to be on tour all the time.
Right,
I gotta go. My neighbors, bro, they are so good. They're like,
that's important.
A package comes, they're like, "Yo, you got a really big package. We noticed you weren't home because you're on tour, so we just put it in our garage."
Did they deliver
like,
all the fucking tires while you were gone too?
Thankfully, I was home for that.
Okay.
But it was crazy because you're seeing like all these little kids like just playing on the street over there, like playing basketball, and then this gigantic truck pulls on. Everyone's like, "What the hell is going on?" It's probably about to abduct like kids or something.
Right.
And then 50 tires just come pouring out of the back of it. And they're like, "What is this kid doing right now? What is Will on? What is he doing right now?"
So tires. And again, excuse my ignorance when it comes to drifting, but like, how fast do tires usually go out if you're like drifting pretty like regularly?
If I'm at a track, like in like 3 hours, I could probably go through 6 tires, something like that.
What the fuck? Wait, I was
easily, bro. That's like,
that's
like you go over the water pit. The tires cool down a little bit. You go again, and then you keep going back to the water pit. But sometimes if there's no water pit, you can go through 2 tires in like 20, 30 minutes max, or easily. Like the people who have like really high horsepower cars, like FD drivers, like Adam LZ and like all these crazy people, they go through tires in like 1 lap. They go around. I mean, if you ever watch like a video of people that are drifting, it looks like there's just smoke like literal, like there's like the car is on fire is what it looks
Right.
like, because the wheels are spinning so fast that they're just getting so hot, just turning
Yeah.
straight into smoke. They'll do one lap around this like quarter-mile track, which is nothing. And all the tires will be, they'll have to change tires before they go back for a second lap or a third lap.
How long does it? I'm learning so much. How long does it take to change the tires then? Because you're changing fucking tires of a car. Like that takes a second. No, like is it?
I can change a tire, I can change 2 tires, depends on the wheels, in like 10 minutes maybe. But these dudes who come up with these, like to these events, like these professional drivers will show up with literally like 12 to 15 wheels with tires already mounted. So they just show up. They're like, all right, we burned through the tire. Pull over real quick. You can literally get a wheel off and put another wheel on in like 2 minutes. It's so fast.
Okay.
You literally just go. It already has a jacking point, so you literally just go.
Boom.
You fucking.
Yeah. Okay, that's the
pick the
thing I
car
see like
up.
when you watch NASCAR and shit like that, where they go whoop whoop, and it's like,
Oh, they're on some crazy shit. It's like that,
okay,
but like 2 minutes, not like 10 seconds. That would be crazy.
Do you have a go-to? I mean, I'm sure you grew up also with like fucking Need for Speed and that shit. Do you have like a go-to playlist in the car when you're on the drift grind right there?
Honestly, it's changing. Sometimes I listen to Madonna, which is crazy. Okay. It's crazy, dude. Sometimes I listen to like the Midnight, because I feel like I'm in like some weird like 80s driving red and blue.
Gotcha.
Fucking, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm like, this is cool. We're listening to the Midnight. We got Madonna. Sometimes I listen to heavy stuff. You know, it's kind of how I'm feeling. Am I feeling like I'm grooving, or am I feeling like I'm pissed because I suck or something and I need to get something I keep screwing up on? It's like,
right.
That's where we get pretty much.
Damn, dude. Well, dude, Will, it's always a pleasure shooting the shit, catching up, brother. And again, first of all, congratulations again on the song yesterday, Oblivion. Chat, go check out the new Lorna track. What the fuck? If you haven't checked it out already, like, go now. Again, new record from Lorna coming out September 12th, as well as an entire North American tour, which is sick, dude, with Black Dahlia, Peeling Flesh, and Salve Intent. Dude, like, it's so cool to see how far you've come, because I know we got to start talking basically after you guys did the Hellfire, because that's when I also discovered you. And I know you were in a band before Lorna, I think. Was it Wake in Providence? Right?
It was Monument, and then it was Awake in Providence.
Okay, right. You had two, right? And I always heard of those bands, and then obviously when you joined Lorna and did Hellfire, I was like, oh shit, this guy's chill as fuck. And then we got talking. So it's always, again, just even from that homie perspective, it's been really cool to see you, man, just like evolve over the years and be like the fucking guy. Like, you are by far now, like, when it comes to the scene, there's a lot of vocalists doing cool shit, but like when it comes to dudes that are doing wild shit and like have the charisma and like that fun, like, again, no one else is there on tour with like Nerf guns and fucking around and like having fun, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's been a while.
So,
I gotta
like,
get back on my shit.
Dude, North America tour, are you upgrading the rig right there?
I got to think of something new. The problem is, it's like I don't want to go on tour and just commit to the same bit every time, you know? And some people do that. I got to keep it fresh, but I got to be like creative enough to even think of something fresh.
Someone in chat said airsoft, like fully commit, bro. Just like,
no, bro, just shoot someone's eye out. That would be sick. Let's go. I don't know. I'm still brainstorming right now. I figured out. I had this one idea. I got the Richard Duster dummy.
Right, yes.
If anybody has seen him, he's great.
Yeah.
He's a real person, but we have a dummy version of him, obviously. And I was like, yo, maybe that would be cool. Maybe I bring this guy on tour, and then I just sneak him into people's beds when they're not aware. And then, that'd be fucking hilarious. But then can you imagine we're going to Europe, taking a dummy in a bag and getting, like, it's just going through security, and they're just like, you have somebody in your bag, sir? I'm like, no.
Nah, dude.
Nobody's in there. And I don't know. So, I mean, maybe for the U.S. tour, but there's a certain level of, like, how can I piss off my bandmates without pissing them off too much? You know what I mean?
It's the line you got to play right there.
I'm trying to find the line to find something new to add to the line. We'll see what we get. You got a couple months.
I know you're always busy as fuck, so I probably know the answer. But have you ever thought of doing, like, some weird, fun reality TV shit? Because, like, that would be hilarious, Will. You are funny as fuck.
Dude, I'm glad you think so. I'm like, I don't think I'm funny at all, bro. I'm like, I would love to be on a show like that. I just don't. I'm like, I can't even imagine being up there and just like
a Jersey Shore for like Lorna, dude, literally, you guys, it's right there. It's right there. Jersey Shore, Lorna, bro.
Lorna Shore, dude. We're
already
there. I'm already telling my guys. I'm like, yo, I asked him before. I did ask. I was like, how can you get me on a reality TV show? And he was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, Wipeout. That's what I want to do.
The one where Wipeout.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know the show, yeah, with the big balls.
They got like the balloons and shit. It's like an obstacle course, and there's people just getting fucking exploded out of the way. In my mind as a kid, when I watched like Takeshi's Castle, something like that. Anyway, it's one of those old freaking run through the obstacle course shows. I was like, I would freaking destroy this shit. That being said, everybody says that because you're not actually there. You don't know. Yeah. But in my mind, I'm like, if I could get on anything.
Dude, it's all – you got to do Ninja Warrior. That shit's crazy.
I don't got that. I'm not – I got to get more on my warrior side before I can be a Ninja Warrior.
Before you can go Ninja. Okay, Wipeout.
Time to go back to the gym.
Whoever's casting for Wipeout, y'all got to get Will on this shit. That will be the best episode you guys do right there.
I'm telling you.
Dude, it's all strategy.
Get me.
Because when everyone fucks up on the red balloon, like you said, the running on it. Dude. You just gotta run. You just gotta go. Everyone they take it like this and slow, and then they bounce. They're done. You gotta just YOLO. That's how you get.
I'm jumping over all of the balloons. I'm gonna get the long jump.
The long jump. You could, dude. You're tall. People don't unless you've met Will. Will is tall as fuck. You're a tall.
People thought, dude, it was crazy when the EP was coming out, and people would see us online or see us like in real life, and they'd be like, dude. One in every, or I would say like 2 or 3 in every meet and greet that we had when we were doing meet and greets was literally like, you're taller than I thought you were. And I'm like,
yeah, dude.
How tall do y'all think I am? Is it because I'm always got the camera like this, so I look like a little.
Dude, Will, I get the same shit every fucking time, dude. I've gotten the same, because no one sees my legs, you know? So they're just like, they just assume I don't have legs or something.
He don't have legs. He just, torso.
Yeah, just fucking torso. It's just torso, dude. Yeah, no, you're like 6'2", right? Or 6'1", something like that.
No, I'm 6. You're taller than me.
I am?
I want to say, how tall are you?
I am 6'2", but like
exactly. I'm 6 foot. Yeah, you are definitely taller than me.
Okay, you're tall. You're tall. You're chilling though. So
I will say though,
you know, that's
exactly. I could long jump that shit.
Easy.
I could do it. Maybe we'll see. That's when I get on Wipeout. Mark my words, everybody out there. When it finally happens, we manifested it right here.
Dude, Will, everyone, let's get some claps for Will Ramos of Lorna Shore. Go show homie the love. Check out the new Lorna track. Go see them on tour. Obviously, check out the record. Will, brother, I feel like I could talk to you for hours, brother. Thank you so much for coming to shoot the shit, man. I always appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing birthday month, birthday week, just birthday year.
Let's say birthday month. I like that.
Birthday month, dude. And is there any last words for the lovely people here, Lorna fans, Will fans, that you want to give to the people? This is yours. I'm not even here. I'm disappeared. This is Will.
Everybody, thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Even just taking the time, whether it's like a minute or it's 8 minutes to watch the song, the whole song, whatever. We greatly appreciate it. We hope you guys like the new album that's coming out September 12th. It's going to be a lot of different stuff, but hopefully all the stuff that you guys like to hear. So if you get the chance, come on out. Check us out in Europe at the festival runs. Or if you're in the U.S. and you can't make the trip, come on out to our U.S. runs. It's going to be a good time. Like Nick said, we got a stacked lineup, and I'm sure y'all
stacked as fuck. Sorry,
stacked as fuck. It's going to be a good time.
There you go. Guys, Will Ramos, everybody. Will, thank you, brother. Have a beautiful day. And, dude, yeah, we'll stay in touch. We'll shoot the shit. Anytime you need something, let me know. All right, brother?
Absolutely. And before I go, I just want to say I originally wasn't going to do any interviews because it was my birthday and shit and blah, blah, blah. And I was like going to be super hungover. But I will say, because you're my boy, bro, and I love being on the phone with you, I was like, I will make an exception for Nick. I love talking to you, man. I just want to say it's always like how you're saying, we just talk. We could just go forever, which is great because interviews, I feel like I get dragged through the mud at a certain point. I'm just like, all right, I'm ready to get out.
Oh, dude, this is not an interview. This is a hang. It's a hang session.
That's what I'm saying. It's always good hanging with you.
I already know. I know your lore. Like, we know your lore. Your name's Will. You write
I'm
sick
Will.
music. Exactly. Like, I don't need to ask these fucking questions, bro. Like, we know.
Well, I just want to let you know I appreciate
Brother,
you, bud. And I hope
you're the best.
everybody, hope you all have a great day.
Dude, thank you. Peace, brother. Have a good night. Good day.
Take care, guys.
It's not nighttime yet. Peace out.